What's going on, guys, and welcome back to episode 14 of Adventures in Minecraft. Today, I have to admit I wasn't expecting to discover anything such as this in the world ever. But if I press F3 here, you can see that I'm an X9, Z minus 74 and Y 70. Y, basically if you look at the coordinates, Y is basically the height that I'm at. Z is, the X and Z coordinates are pretty much important. So I'm 9 away from the centre of the Earth. Is that correct? Basically 0, 0, 0 is pretty much in the ocean over there. And now, if you remember when I started this world, I started at the cave base, and I, even in the Nether, that's labelled as number 1, and I didn't think I had anything else on this world other than that when I first started. But apparently, if I where's it gone? There we are. That was meant to be the fantastic unveiling, unraveling even. So here we have this ugly wooden-looking shack, which was something that I remember making. Basically, I used to take my Minecraft saves when I used to stay at family's house when I was younger, even. I used to take my Minecraft saves and play it on different computers and build stuff here and there. And I remember building this. This was built in Minecraft 1.7.3, so this is all 173 land again. Well, at least a bit that hasn't generated, probably further out in the distance. Now that I'm on this version. But this ugly wooden shack, I remember building it. It was just basically, I cut down a few trees and built it, and then I must have got bored and moved off and took everything, because there's nothing. This would have been a time, if you ever played Beta 1.7.3 or one of the early betas or alpha or whatever, you would remember the chests used to be, before the animated chests, it used to be 1 block high, and just used to open with no sound. Actually, it didn't even open. That was part of the animation. So chests have really come a long way, I guess. It just used to sit there, and when you right click, this would come up, but it wouldn't open. So probably a little bit harder for those of you who have never played beta or the earlier versions of Minecraft to contemplate. What's here? Is this? What's this? Apparently there's something here. Possibly a glitch between versions. So there we have it. They're no longer the original chests, but we've got a bed, furnace and crafting table. So I must have got bored of this area and expanded off to the cave base. I'm not sure of the coordinates of the cave base, so I can't really walk over and find out where they are. So I guess what I'm going to do for now is I've bought, because I've basically come over here from the not the cave base, there's 2 different caves now, but I've bought some flint and steel, so hopefully I'm going to make the cheaper version, so to speak, of the 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 of the portal. I just wanted to make sure I don't oh god no, that's way too high. That's 1 too high. So this is why I never create portals on camera, because I always forget what height they're actually meant to be at. I know, luckily enough, I've got a fairly decent pick, so it doesn't take too long to break the obsidian. So I'm going to link these up. That's the right height, yes. Looks a little bit funky. So I'm going to link these up and see where it takes me in the Nether. And see if I can find... Okay. So it took me to the 1.7 base portal, and then if I go through, does it take me back to here? So really the only way of getting back to that portal is by destroying. I may have a clash of portals here. I've got well, X minus, what was it, X9, so it's in this direction, -2, so it's around a 200 block walk, which is pretty much why the portals are clashing with each other. Now for those of you who don't know, I'll press F3 here, if you look, if you stand basically either here or here when it comes to portals, you know, in front, just on the side bit, look down. Well, it's not really important if you look down. If you look at the Y, no, the X even, sorry, 212, and then the Z is -6. If you divide those coordinates by 8, you get two numbers. You know, one for X and one for Z, and that basically is the appropriate place in the Nether where you oh goodies, I don't know if I should leave these here or if I should ransack them and enchant them and take them back. I'll tell you what, I'll leave everything as it is for now, and then we'll decide that in a future episode. So yeah, you take the coordinates, divide them by 8 using a calculator, or if you're a maths genius, you divide them by 8 in your head, and then that creates the appropriate portal placement. I'm not sure if this is the proper one or if I've just left it. I may have to you know, go into I'm going to have to do this off camera, because basically the way that I record this episode is in full screen, and to bring up a calculator and do all this would take time, and I'd have to do it off camera. So I'm going to have to get the Nether portal placements proper, but you know, just a quick introduction there to something that I recently discovered in the world. So something else, I guess I'll pretty much just do a showcase of things. Oh my god, load. I had this in episode 12, I think it was, in the overworld. So there's something else that I want to show you that I've been working on. Two things actually. One of them being the jungle temple that I showed off, or nearly showed off even in episode 13, I believe. So I'm going to go ahead over there and well, I guess actually I can show you the, you know, I won't need to take a cut for this, because the portal itself actually links directly to, or on top of, even the jungle temple, and this portal is properly placed. That's why it's not on the straight line. So I was exploring, and then eventually come along the jungle temple that is this one, and the only way currently to get down is down the side here, and then jump up, and you're at the front. There's no stairs. The way that it's spawned, it's dropped off. It's a little bit weird. And then we've got the rare chiseled stone bricks there that is from downstairs, and everything that I've looted. Upstairs, all I've got is a bed, a bed, and then downstairs I haven't really got anything at the moment. You know, I left the contraption as it was. So we've got 2 sticky pistons, I guess, that we can harvest eventually. You know, some redstone there, and then turn this into possibly a base or a retreat of some sort. I don't know. I'm still at edge whether to actually turn this into anything at all, or just leave it as it is. But I'll give you a general overlook of the thing. So there we are. This, you know, it spawned on the cliff. I haven't really come across one that spawns or has spawned even in the middle of a world. Usually they're on the edge of a I forgot what these biomes are called now. Jungle biomes? That would make sense. Jungle temples. And I guess we need to go ahead and take a nap. So I haven't really come across a a jungle temple that spawned in the middle of a jungle biome recently, but you know, this one particularly is a little bit weird in the way that it drops off the cliff, and sorry about that, there was a little bit of a glitch in recording. So like I say, this one's a little bit weird in the way that it drops off of the edge, and also I mean, this is probably just going to be a showcase episode, so to speak, but this is basically where I get all my sand from, this village in general. Not village, but this biome, I'm pretty much just making it look as ugly as possible, because eventually I'm not even going to use this. So I mean, it's going to take a heck of a long time. I don't plan to destroy the whole biome. I'm never going to need that much sand. But basically, if I ever need sand for projects, then I'll just come over here and spend possibly half an hour, 20 minutes, I don't know, however long I feel appropriate to dig sand out for. And then nothing in this chest, 8 in that one, and then if I put here, so stacks and stacks of sandstone. You know, each one of these stacks takes 4 stacks of sand, so 4 stacks for each one of these, and then a little bit less for the final one, so a fair bit of digging. But I'm going to take the limelight, so to speak, away from the jungle temple to something else that I've been working on, and I guess see, I'm thinking now whether I should no, I'll tell you what, I'll take a cut, and then I'll adventure over to the creation that I want to show you, and then I'll be back with you in just a moment here. So welcome back, guys. As you can instantly see the lava blade and contraptions here, you can gather that this is a iron golem farm. I've got 2, well, 4 chambers, but 2 rows in general. Villagers are basically on the, if you've never seen one of these, in the blocks that are on the side, villagers are stored in there. The doors all around the outside is the required number for villagers to mate with each other, create more. A little exposure in the game, I guess, and then iron golems naturally spawn when you get so many villagers, and then what they do is there's water streams in these towers that drop down into this hole in the middle. Iron golems then drop all the way down here, take damage via this lava blade, and then drop into this contraption. And then all we have here is, you can see some in the middle here, a pressure plate that underneath is redstone, powers the redstone line, and then goes up and around, powering this piston, which makes, you know, it basically destroys the golems and gives you iron. So they also drop roses as well, pardon me, which is not too useful for anything other than red wool. Sometimes probably drop a bit more than you want. So how many did we get? 20, and then that makes how many blocks of, just 1 block of iron, no, 2 blocks even, with 2 spare. So, and we've got another one coming down the line. How many? Just the 1. I mean, it seems as if the spawn rates are high, but you know, I've been standing here for a little while to make them spawn, just so that I can demonstrate how this actually works. And how many did we get off that? Only 5. So I've been a little bit hesitant to show this off in an episode and show how this works, basically because I built this in creative mode, and I was thinking about creating this basically kind of mini task for the series, whereby if, you know, I would replace a mine and create every single block 1 for 1, you know, glass, lava, etc. And then eventually, when I had all the materials that would have been required to build this, I'd burn them and just classify this as usable in the world. I don't know how I feel about this, in all honesty, that it's in the world. I guess it's a cool contraption, and I could have told you that I didn't build it in creative mode. I could have lied and said that that this would have been built in survival, and none of you would have been any the wiser. But I don't use this, you know. I mean, it's not efficiency wise, it's not even too great. You know, usually there'd be another. Class this as one, and then another. So class each tower as one. There'd be another 2 towers in that direction, and the one over there for efficiency. And you can see there's another golem coming down there. So I mean, for efficiency, it's not really that great. It takes, you know, it's not as great even as some of the other mob spawners, so to speak. You know, zombie skeletons and stuff, but. This doesn't give you XP, it's only for iron, so I guess it's a nice little change. You know, there's, you know, like in the Minecraft 2.0 April Fool's update, we had the diamond chickens, which I guess if they were introduced and only dropped a diamond, I don't know, every 20 minutes or so, with a spawn rate of possibly 1 every 100, you know, a farm like that would be, you know, something that everyone would want in their Let's Play world, or even on servers, because, you know, it'd be even more, you know, people play for longer hours on servers with friends and stuff like that, and servers are continuously running, whereas in the world, or even in the Minecraft world, the chunks only work if you're active, you know, if you're in that area. Which is a little bit of a bugbear, where on a server I believe everything's continuously running, so that's the difference I believe between servers, and apparently none want to drop from this side. So that's between, you know, the servers and single player world. So like I say, this is why I built this out over here, and this is only a few hundred blocks in that direction from the jungle temple, and we've got another one, so apparently they want to spawn a fair amount today. Pardon me. So a few hundred blocks away from the jungle temple, which is why I've never been to this area before, because I don't really like cheaty things in the world. But I guess I'll leave it at that, guys, because the world's starting to lag a bit, and I've got quite a bit of stuff on the hard drive that I need to get rid of. So I'm going to call it a cap for this video. You know, tell me what you think of this contraption in the video description, whether you want me to destroy it, because believe you me, I can happily go into MC Edit and remove this completely. All I'd have to do is copy it into a flatland world, so that if I ever, for whatever reason, wanted to use it personally in a different world of mine, because I've got a different Let's Play world, well, not a Let's Play, but a different map. Basically the map, if you go back to episode 1 of this series, that world is what I play on when I'm not recording or not working on this world. So I can happily copy it into that, or pull it somewhere off camera. So I guess the sun's gonna fade away and drop us out here. So tell me what you think in the comments of this contraption in general. You know, I don't use this, I can reassure you, that's why I've never been over here. So tell me what you think, tell me whether you think I should keep or remove it from the world, and yeah, so that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching, guys. This episode's been pretty much more just talking and showing off different things in the world. You know, so I'll get inside before the mobs come. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So thank you for watching, guys, and as always, have a nice day.